like, no matter what you do, if you put it on the internet, someone's gonna hate it. Like, no matter what, someone's gonna hate it. But it's fine. Like, I get to have fun. Like, I'm here, and I get to do this, so I don't care. They're on the internet. It doesn't matter.
YouTube. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, C. Dottie. Today, we got the NFL Week 7 Power Rankings. And we're in Week 7 already. It's low-key crazy. Hold on. Bucks claim number 1 spot, Eagles plummet after back-to-back losses. So we're still not in the title after a big one. We're just never gonna be in the title. But we better, and I say when I am CBS, we better have a fucking segment, my nigga. We better have a segment, CBS. Because the Bucks, if the Bucks is number 1, nigga, we're a young way cool away from being the best team in the league, nigga. A young way cool away. So don't piss me off, Pete. Don't piss me off, Pete. You was one of the first niggas I thought about after this dub, Pete. Put some respect on our name. Tampa. Oh, Tampa. B. John's coming. Go ahead and get into it, man. On the road to 50,000. Where's my sub count? Where the fuck is my sub count? I don't know where it's at. I'll figure it out later, man.
Welcome to CBS Sports HQ Spotlight. I'm Chris Hassel. About a third of the way through the NFL season, and what a wild start it has been. We're going to jump into Pete Prisco's power rankings, and the teams that started 1, 2, 3 are in his third tier this week. That would be the Eagles, the Bills, the Chiefs.
Told y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is the most balanced the NFL's been in a long time, bro. Okay, y'all finally got us better than the Texans and Commanders. It's about time. We're better than the Bears, and we're better than the Vikings. And we just got to beat the 49ers for y'all. Though. We're going to beat the 49ers next week. So that's going to eventually swap. But I'm not too mad at this, but like, bro, I'm not going to lie. We're better than the Vikings, bro, obviously. They do got Carson Wentz though now. He low-key hooping. But look, bro, we're a young way cool away from being from 18 to number 1. Think about that. A young hole away. Oh, I forgot I moved my shit.
Third down!
Move my shit back, nigga. The fuck?
Third down!
There you see them in that second column.
Oh, Tampa, come out
it's a
to
brand
play.
New second straight week. This time, it is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and
we are on y'all. Hold on now. Fuck that. What's Buck's schedule? I need to see it. Panthers, y'all not even a threat. There's no even point in me looking at y'all shit. Lions, okay, y'all got an L coming up. Good. Saints, fuck. Patriots, Bills, that's an L for y'all. Y'all can't beat the Bills. Y'all not good enough to beat the Bills. Unlike some teams. Rams, just another L. So that's 1, 2, 3 L's out the next 5. Oh, let's go. Y'all might win this one. Y'all might win this one again. Then y'all got another L. And y'all splitting with the Panthers. And y'all gonna beat the Dolphins. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. But 5 L's. 5 guaranteed L's for the Bucks. Maybe 6 L's. 5 guaranteed L's, maybe 6 L's for the Bucks coming up. So that's 7 L's. Damn, that's still double-digit wins, bro. Fuck, man. These niggas try so hard. They try so hard beginning of the season, bro.
Seed in the NFC. The Colts
that
would be
niggas
the
try
1
so
seed in the
hard
AFC.
for.
They're down at number 4 behind the Pittsburgh Steelers. You see how we break things up.
Why niggas try so hard?
The Bucks, the new number 1. And then
don't y'all got injuries and shit?
The Lions just
I forgot y'all squeaked out against the Jets and shit. I forgot.
There at number 1. They lose.
Y'all luck is wearing out.
So they fall back into the second tier.
Soon.
And there's that third tier with the Patriots now ahead of the Bills, Chiefs, and Eagles. Let's get into it. We've got Pete Prisco, we have Lige Douzable, and Pete, second straight week, you have a new team at the top. Can you love anything more right now than you love Baker Mayfield? Seriously. Man, you loved him already going into the season, and watching what he's doing with a banged-up team, it has to fill your heart with joy.
Well, first off, love is a little strong for that.
You don't
word.
love Baker Mayfield?
I love watching
He loves
him play.
Jordan Love, though.
No. I love watching him play. Look, what he's doing is absolutely incredible. Yeah. When you look at what he has not had, and all we did the other day, we heard about who San Francisco didn't have. What about what he didn't have? You know, they said fifth, sixth, and seventh, fourth, fifth, and sixth receiver. No, it was five, six, and seven.
Yeah. That's
who he was playing with in the second half.
Yeah.
The offensive line, he hadn't had them together the entire season. And they still won't because the right guard's out for the year. So I think Bucky Irvin went there. What he's doing is incredible with this offense. And it's scary to think how
Most pass touchdowns in the first 40 starts after changing teams. I mean, bro, Peyton Manning is obviously better than these two niggas. This is Tom Brady, save us! Tom Brady, please save us!
Oh my God.
Save us! We're horrible! And he came and saved y'all niggas. He threw 91 touchdowns. Damn, in 2 years? But did y'all drug test Tom Brady at all when he was in Tampa, bro? This nigga was fucking 40. Why did you go to Tampa, bro?
good they can be when they get guys back. Because they're coming back. Mike Evans will be back. Yep. Might be back this week. Godwin's coming back. Yep. McMillan.
I remember when I got the notification he went to Tampa. I was like, why is this nigga going to Tampa? Do you think it's about to be ass? Like, I was like, bro, what is he doing? But
at some point, these guys are going to be back. Ibuka's going to be back. And then the offensive line, you're going to get Gedeke back at right tackle. So it's incredible. He's the MVP right now. And I think they are.
Baker's not that. I'm not convinced yet. It may be. I'll tell y'all when I'm convinced, bro. I promise you, I'm just not convinced. I'm not even saying it as a hater. I'm just not convinced. This nigga, like, they're winning, they're squeaking out of games, but like, I'm just not. MVP? Hold on, let me think, bro. They just be so MVPs is a quarterback. There's players playing better than Baker, but there's no quarterback playing better than Baker, I guess. Outside of my number 1 and number 2 fantasy quarterback, Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. But I don't know, is Baker Mayfield number 3 on where is he at on fantasy rankings, bro? Even though that really don't matter, but I don't know, bro. I'm just not convinced, bro. But fuck it, I guess.
The team that deserves to be in the one spot.
As Pete has been saying for the last couple of weeks, we still haven't seen the best Tampa Bay Bucks team because of all the injuries he alluded to. And we didn't even talk on the defensive side. Zion McCollum, they're starting.
Fuck you, guess what we have? They're not finna get no better. You think the Bucks are finna get better than what the fuck you looking at, nigga? Come on, don't piss me off, bro. You're glazed. Now it's starting to get to where points. It's starting to get to the point where niggas is glazing and shit.
Corner was out, right? Which means Paris had to go to the outside. They've moved Tyke Smith from slot to safety, and I actually think he's kind of stabilized that next to Winfield in the back end. This team comes at you at waves on defense. Shout out to Todd Bowles, because that was a masterful game plan versus Mac Jones and Kyle Shanahan, because Mac Jones had been carving everybody up. But so many timely blitzes, so many good disguises in cover 2, that first interception, quarterback, receiver now on the same page.
No, Mac Jones was just playing like a bot, and he was hurt, bro. And Brock Purdy don't magically come back next week against the Falcons. Go ahead and play Mac Jones so we can blitz y'all niggas too, bro. And you better throw them same dumbass passes. It was not they.
For both of those guys, and that's all a part of coaching and work throughout and preparation throughout the week. But to Pete's point, what Baker Mayfield is doing is astronomical right now. To go into a game, right, with
bro, let me look at this nigga's stats, bro. These niggas glazing. Game 1 against the Falcons, 167 yards, 3 touchdowns. That's really. I mean, you got touchdowns, but realistically, let's be real. You drop picks and shit. That's really not that good of a stat line outside of 3 touchdowns. But, hey, I mean, it's still 3 touchdowns. It'll look good at the end of the season. 215, 2 touchdowns. Okay, not bad. Consistent. It's consistent. Jets, 233, 1 touchdown. This is MVP stats. Like, is this where the MVP? Is this what the NBA? I mean, not NBA. Is this what the NFL come down to? This is MVP. 289, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. This is MVP? Nigga, Penix had multiple 300-yard games, and I'm not saying he deserves MVP, but he's not getting he's not getting the amount of touchdowns. He's not getting the amount of touchdowns as Baker. So I can't say. Oh my lord. Okay, shit. Damn near 400. Damn, this nigga income. Damn. Okay, this is when y'all start talking. Okay, this is when I start hearing the MVP conversations with it. Okay, now I'm starting to get it. It was the Seahawks game. Damn. Did y'all drug test Baker? 256, 2 touchdowns, and he's not turning the ball over like he used to. That's the only thing I used to could get on his ass about.
Your third, fourth, fifth, sixth receiver, and then go down to your fifth, sixth, seventh receiver. Cameron Johnson, like a guy that got called up from practice squad, being effective in the game. Like, it doesn't matter who Baker plays with. He just elevates the entire team, not only on the offensive side, but the defensive side. I mean, that 3rd and 14 scramble for first down.
That's MVP play.
Literally, like that's elevating your team and saying, you know what, I'm going to make a play for us to keep us on the field for a first down. Baker Mayfield's play out of his mind.
And one other thing, Jason Light, the general manager, deserves a ton of credit.
Yeah.
When you look at when he first got there, he didn't have a great draft, and he kind of amended.
Are you still trying to use that pen?
That pen.
He was getting clutch 3rd and long rushes. If I see that shit again, I'm crashing the fuck out. I don't think when I was reacting to it, I processed what I looked at.
Dangerous.
Falling off the desk 4 times.
All right, bro, that's enough bucks, bro. Goodness gracious. Do I feel like talking about the Packers?
Be number 2.
The Colts. What do you mean? They're the number 1 seed in the AFC, and they've been dominating teams. Now, again, they had a close win versus the Arizona Cardinals. But when you look at it, like,
with a backup quarterback.
Who actually made the offense look better.
With a backup quarterback.
Who made the offense look better, if we're being honest. Who made the offense look a lot better. When you look at the Packers, literally, besides week 1, playing the Detroit Lions, like, who have they played?
He loves love.
He always says that, like, who have they played? Who have the Packers played? Wait, and they played 2 contending teams, right? The Rams and the Broncos. And they competed in one.
Who have they played? These are all valid teams outside the Browns. The Cowboys can at least score. Bengals. Man, you got Cardinals. Steelers. Damn. Your schedule weak as hell. Nigga, weak ass schedule. Cookie ass schedule. Sweet ass schedule, boy. Tootsie Roll ass schedule, nigga.
1-1, and they competed in both.
And they played a lot of nobodies.
And they didn't lose to the Browns, though. I can tell you that. They didn't lose to the. And I'm gonna go to a rule that you always say. I want to see them away from home. Because right now, what are they? 1-1, 1 tie, and 1 loss on the road. They've been comfortable at home. Look at the schedule right there, Pete. Who is this team on the road? Right? They got the Lions and Commanders at home, where they're comfortable. Lost to the Browns, and came away half a second from losing away to the Cowboys on the road.
By the way,
this
who
team
they beat? Those 2 teams are pretty good football teams.
Okay, but I'm just saying they've struggled. You always talk about who they played on the road.
Who the Colts played on the road?
What do you mean they played the Rams?
Yeah, it's a fuck. They had that nigga. The schedule was set before the season. Talking about who did they play? Shut the fuck up. I mean, their schedule's ass, but like, bro, they played who the fuck they had on their schedule before the season started. The fuck, bro, these niggas about to piss me off. I'm not listening to this shit.
The Titans this week, the Browns the next week.
Patriots, you're welcome. You're welcome, Patriots.
Are they starting to look like they're going to push the Bills in this division?
Yep, and I thought it would be a year from now when they did it. I thought they'd be pesky and a pain in the butt for a lot of teams, but they are significantly better than I thought they would be. Yeah. And Drake May has taken the step. And when you have a coach and a quarterback, and they have a coach, Mike Vrabel, who knows how to coach, and they now have a quarterback. And when you get those 2 together, you're going to win a lot of games. And he's playing at a really high level the last couple weeks. Taking care of the football, throwing the ball down the field. He made some throws against the Saints that you looked and you went, wow,
Brady got
wow.
2. Tom Brady only did that 20 times. He was the, He was the Patriots quarterback for 50 years. That's insane.
Call back.
This is low-key insane.
Really call back to one of the Diggs was the.
So no other quarterbacks did this more than 3 times, other than Tom Brady, who did it 20. That is low-key crazy.
Amazing throw, but I love what I've seen from this team. They play hard, they play tough, they play physical, and they're going to be a tough team to beat
Drake May might be better than I thought, bro.
I'm like Pete. I thought they'd be a year away from now as far as them making a real push for the Buffalo Bills. Now the Bills have struggled the last couple of weeks. The Patriots are playing really well. And I talked to Pete about this last week. I was like, just looking at the schedule, the Patriots could make a real run here, and then the Bills could be looking up at them when it comes to the schedule. But that's what happens when you finish in fourth place. You get a fourth-place schedule, and that's what the Patriots have. But I also want to give them kudos. You talked about it. Drake May is playing at an MVP caliber right now, right? Everybody keeps saying they need to trade for a receiver. Do they really?
No.
The way
MVP this, MVP that. Like,
Stephon Diggs is starting.
Let's relax, bro.
Pop Douglas has played really well.
Come on now.
Contributions from Hunter Henry as well. If they start turning the football over, this team literally probably only has one loss. They should have beat the Steelers. They had 5 turnovers in.
But just because the quarterback is playing good do not mean he's an MVP level, bro. Like, I just hate that fact that they just the MVPs is damn near strictly for quarterbacks, because it'd be other players outperforming niggas, but it get overlooked because of fucking quarterback.
That game is still only lost that
The
game.
quarterback glaze.
So the way that Mike Vrabel has changed the mentality of that team.
That quarterback glaze
Gonzalez,
crazy.
Having him back was major for them. They probably have the best trio at corner right now. When you look at Marcus Jones and Carlton Davis and Christian Gonzalez, they can match up with any receiver group in all the football. But Drake May, Pete talked about it. He is taking that second-year step.
I understand the quarterback touching the ball every play, though. Goodness gracious.
Speaking of steps, the Buffalo Bills have taken a step back, and they had that NFL record streak of games where they didn't lose the turnover battle. Now, all of a sudden, Josh Allen's turned the ball over again, Pete, and they've dropped back to
I haven't heard Falcons not one time.
back games and have fallen all the way down to 10th in your power ranking.
I'm going to give you 2 problems with this team right now. They're not good on defense, and they don't stretch the field at all. They don't throw the ball down the field. You know, he hit the one shot to Palmer to start the game Monday night, and then he got hurt, and that all went away. Yeah. They don't scare anybody, and the Falcons played them that way. They said, you're not going to beat us down the field. They didn't. And I think when you play that way, everything.
Or we just had A.J. Terrell on your best wide receiver who's not that fucking good. So he was a non-factor. Didn't even see him. And I went to the game. Didn't even see him. He was invisible. Other side, we got D Alpha, we got Rooks playing out they fucking mind. D line flying at the quarterback. But these niggas want to talk about the fucking Bills. These niggas want to talk about the fucking Bills. I got the best running back in the league, nigga. We just passed for 200 rushing yards and over 200 passing yards. And you want to talk about the fucking Bills? We better have a segment, bro.
You have problems, and that's when those turnovers start happening. So, yeah, they have issues, but I think we can talk about offense all you want. I think the biggest issue is on defense.
This is a W with Panthers. I don't know. W question mark W question mark W. Y'all good, Bills.
Right now.
Y'all good, sir.
They need to get Tre'Davious White off the field, let's be honest. I mean, when Hairston comes back, he'll be the guy starting at that spot, and he can run a little bit. It gives him some juice. They're not a fast team right now, and that's a concern. When you play an offense that doesn't feature a lot of fast guys, and you play a defense that doesn't feature a lot of fast guys, you're going to have problems.
So there's a lot to decipher with the Buffalo Bills. Because I remember vividly last year, everybody praising Josh because he elevated.
Y'all just had these niggas the best team in the league 2 weeks ago, bro. Shut the fuck up.
The players that were on the roster. And when you look at the pass catchers, they've actually added to it, right? They still had everybody come back. And I know Dalton Kincaid didn't play, but people talked about this last year. He wasn't a factor anyway, right? Josh Palmer comes in, he gets hurt. They bring in Elijah Moore. So I find it interesting that people are, quote unquote, moving the goalposts for Josh Allen right now. I'm going to say that.
Is Pete moving the
goalposts?
He hates Josh.
People says I hate Josh. Well, this is my thing is, you can't.
What are you moving the goalposts on?
You can't heap praise on a guy for elevating everybody on the roster when the roster is the exact same as it was last year, and now say that they don't have guys that can separate.
Did they protect them well last night? They did a nice job of protection.
They sent pressure. You have to know where to go with the football and man coverage.
They did. Guys weren't open. And
but you know what the biggest issue? And I'm not even blaming all Josh for this.
Nigga, they were boxed. I have not heard the Falcons once, and we just played these niggas 12 hours ago, nigga.
Biggest issue, and me and Pete talked about this offseason when we were talking about James Cook, and I said they need to be careful how they handle this because I don't think people realize what he means to that offense as far as the zone scheme with that offensive line. For the life of me, I don't understand. You come out of halftime and have an emphatic running the ball drive, score a touchdown.
Penix, 250 yards, one pass touchdown. Bijan, 170 rushing yards, one pass touchdown, 6 receptions for 70 yards.
You get it to 3rd and 1, and have an opportunity to get
Come
a first down.
on,
You
bro.
run a speed sweep.
Oh my Lord, London had 160 pass yards. Yo, I did not even know that. Damn.
James Cook was averaging.
Yeah, these niggas about to piss me off. I'm not finna listen to the Bills. We better have a segment, bro.
When they don't power the football and run the football.
Let me get some water. Yeah.
Is Jalen Hurts good enough throwing the football? I don't know if he is. Right?
I don't know if he is either, bro. And I got him on my fucking fantasy team again, man. I'm not doing this again, Jalen Hurts, with you. Last year you started off bad. I got rid of you. Then you start playing good. Now this time I'm scared to get rid of you. I'm scared to get rid of you, and you're not playing like I need you, Jalen. Come on, bro. I'm about to put in Dak. I don't want to put in Dak.
Everything they do has to be predicated on running the football, and they're not doing it well enough. The line isn't good enough. And I'm not just talking about guys who've been in and out of the lineup, but Mailata hasn't played as well as he's been playing over the course of his career. And so add it all up, you have problems there, and defensively they have issues as well. This is not a good football team right now, and they have to do some real soul searching. They had 10 days to stew between that loss and their next game against the Vikings. They need some real soul searching.
Pete, they just look old and run down on that short week versus the Giants on Thursday, and the youth of the Giants clearly gave them an advantage in that game. They were getting pushed around in the run game. I mean, Scat Pack was having his way with them with the New York Giants, but the other issue, and it was an issue.
Don't call him Scat Pack, bro. I call him that, buddy.
Going into the season, that third quarterback position, it's been like a Farrago round ride where multiple people have been in there, right? Whether it's been Ringo.
Everything I love, I never heard anybody call him that.
And no matter what, offensive coordinators are hunting up that position. And they have a real issue. Now, they traded for Jacorian Bennett, and I thought he would solidify that spot. He really hasn't. There's only so much moving around you can do with Cooper DeJean. Like, one of those corners are going to have to step up because they are getting picked on week in and week out. And it's going to continue to be an issue because they don't have the pass rush right now, right? Jalen Carter was out in that game. Darius Smith is retired.
Here's the other part of the problem. Yeah. They allow guys to leave thinking that the young guys would come in and fix it, and they haven't. You know, usually that's what you do. Jar on the shelf, put him in, and he goes and plays.
All right, bro. Moving on. Don't know, Jim. I guess you're going to have to find out.
The 49ers.
Pete, what do you know?
They're in that bucket now after Mac Jones lost for the first time as a starter. The Commanders also in that bucket. And then the Jeff Fisher mid-tier. A couple of teams that have put some wins together, like the Texans, who are going for their third straight win this week, as are the Panthers. Ooh. So let's jump into it with number 18 in the I Don't Know Jim tier. The Atlanta Falcons. And Pete, you talk a lot about, but who have you beaten? Falcons have some decent wins they're racking up here. The Commanders and the Bills back to back. This seems a little low.
They also have the 30-0 loss to the Carolina Panthers.
I know you're holding
It's still one loss, bitch ass, you bought ass bitch. Just the whole ass up. Pete, you look at Pete just thinks he knows fucking ball. Pete thinks he knows ball. You don't know fucking ball, nigga. You don't know shit. 30-0. What about the fucking dub we just had, bitch?
Back to back. This seems a little low.
They also have the 30-0 loss to the Carolina
And
Panthers.
just start giggling. It's so funny, huh, Pete? It's so funny, huh?
Back. This seems a little low.
They also have the 30-0 loss to the Carolina Panthers.
I know you're going to hold that against them.
I mean, still, you got to look at it from that standpoint. That's a bad loss. It's an ugly loss, and I like what I'm seeing.
Still one loss, bitch. I was smacked. Most wins versus 12+ teams from previous seasons, nigga. We do this shit. We're the best team in the fuck.
To be honest with you, I love the way they're pressuring the quarterback. And remember, they addressed that. That was the whole idea of the draft, is to go get pressure guys. And they drafted Walker, and he's done some good stuff. They came back in and traded the draft away to get Pierce, and they're attacking the quarterback. And we saw that Monday night. That's the good part of it. And I think offensively, they're still not throwing the ball quite the way he's looked better than he has been. But I think there's more.
I don't know shit about the St. Louis Rams.
But man, Robinson, he is special.
Goodness gracious.
My gosh, get him in space. What is he, the first guy since Thurman Thomas to have 450 rushing yards and 300 receiving yards in the first 5 games of the season? He is truly a special running back.
Yeah, I think this is a team, and I've been telling Pete and our producer Jack, who's a big Bucs fan, that this is the team the Bucs.
Better than Art and better than William.
have to watch out for. Because if Michael Penix continues to play with this type of confidence, I mean, that first half, Pete, in zone coverage, he was shredding the Bills. Like, he just has a real rapport with Drake London on the outside and knows where to go with the ball. And this guy right here is just ridiculous. Like, 238 scrimmage yards versus the Bills. He's single-handedly.
Actually, Julio going to be tough, man.
In that game. You talked about it, Pete. If you get it to him in space, and that's the thing that I really love that Zach Robinson is doing with him, they're putting him out at receiver, right? They're putting him in the backfield. 2 back sets with him and Tyler Algier, and they're using the speed sweep with one of the guys being the lead blocker. Like, I love how he's mixing up personnel groups to get Bijan Robinson the ball in space. He is one of the most, if not the most electrifying player in the NFL right now. And again, if Penix continues to play like this, this is a team that is going to be working their way towards the playoffs.
I don't know if he gets the ball enough, to be honest.
Really?
I think there's more.
Okay, Pete, you don't know. See, look, that's what Pete, you do not know what the fuck you're talking about. First of all, he gets the ball probably too much. But when he gets it, he go to work. I just don't want the nigga to get worn toward, bro. I just want him to stay healthy. But this nigga had 20 rushes and like 7 receptions, talking about he don't get it enough. Shut your bald ass up, Pete. You don't know what the fuck you talking about, lame ass nigga. I'll backslap the shit out of you in GTA RP.
Wow. To get the ball even more.
Wow, Pete, you're trying to end his career by
Exactly. Like, what the fuck? Hold on. Why did these niggas? Are y'all niggas smart now? What's going on here? These niggas seem smart. Nigga, get on Pete's ass.
No,
Yeah, you're running.
I'm liking how they getting on Pete's ass.
I'm serious. I think he should get the ball more.
He's incredibly dynamic. And
This nigga made me crash for no reason.
why they don't wear those every game?
By the way, you were laughing because I was pointing to Art Malone.
Is that what that was?
Art Malone from
Carl Malone's dad?
No, he was a Sun Devil way back in the day.
Oh, okay. All right, let's go to, look, every team at 500 or better is in your top 20, except for Bryce Young's team, the Carolina Panthers. They're 3-3. They've won back-to-back games at number 21, Pete.
But they're ass.
They play better football, but they ran for over 200 yards the last 2 weeks against the two worst run defenses I've ever seen in my entire life, the Cowboys and the Dolphins. And I think, I'm not kidding, if you lined up with your helmet right now,
I probably would have about 80
They're
yards.
ass.
I can see both of them, right?
Yeah,
I agree with Pete here.
Cavernous, and they're blocking really well. Look, Bryce Young hasn't been forced to win the game or lose the game.
Hey.
They're winning it by running the football.
Look who they
and I think
play.
They need to stick to that. He's been okay.
He played
He's not
bots
been
and they
good.
won
He's
him.
been okay.
Congrats.
Hurt them. Threw an interception, then comes back and throws a nice touchdown.
That was on Tet, though.
But
Drop
the
the ball.
bottom line is, I think as long
Like,
as
who are you gonna put him over? Who you gonna put him over, nigga? They suck.
to run the ball and be physical, that's their identity. And Rico Dowdle's become a big-time runner in that offense.
I'm about to slap a grand on this. You just get free bread. Finna slap a grand. Fuck. What is this? Oh, I don't got FanDuel in fucking Georgia. Fuck.
We're talking about Bijan. We need to be talking about old Rico. He told the Cowboys to buckle up. They were not ready for what he was about to bring.
For anybody. Come on.
But the interesting thing is, and Pete, you know, I said that this Panthers team would be a tough out. I didn't say they would go to the playoffs, but I felt like for the first time in 3 years, because I've been to their training camp 3 consecutive years, I was like, that's what a team looks like. That's probably going to make it tough for other teams. Like, they have the subsequent talent now to be competitive week in and week out. And we've seen what Rico Dowdle has done. Chuba Hubbard hasn't even come back from injury, so they have one of the better, 1-2 punches in all the NFL. And like you said, Bryce hasn't done much, but I love how he's processed, right? They've been able to run the ball at will, but times they need him to make plays, he's made it. I just saw a stat that in that game versus the Cowboys when they were down, I believe he was 10 of 13 with 3 passing touchdowns, and I think he threw for 125 yards.
Damn.
So like clutch when they're behind in games. And
This nigga on my fantasy team, bro. I'm chilling.
I'm passing Tet.
I remember Jonathan Stewart wide body ass. I remember this nigga. That's crazy.
Millen was really great play design by Dave Canales, the way he's able to set up and get guys open. But you see it right there. Rico Dowdle's just played like a man possessed the last couple of weeks. But the biggest improvement that I've seen in this team, they were abysmal stopping the run last year. They were nails against the Dallas Cowboys. And Javonte Williams, I think, was a top 5 rusher coming into that game. What Derek Brown has been able to do, Bobby Brown, like those dudes up front. And this is what I mean by the talent has gotten so much better. Like they have the Jets this week, and then they have the.
I don't like how they didn't show no respect to my defense, but I'm gonna let it slide. All right, y'all make sure to glaze Bijan. So, I mean, not even glaze, because he deserved it. Y'all make sure to pay Bijan his respect in the offense. But the defense, my nigga. The defense really winning us games for real, nigga. Come on, CBS.
Bills.
I just talked about the Bucks for 10 minutes.
The Bills' woes and stopping the run. Like, this is a team that they better bring their heart.
Bills are going to Carolina?
Yeah, they're going to Carolina after the bye.
They're perfect at home, 3-0.
Yeah.
They're physical, man.
I was going to say, you better bring your heart out when you play them.
No question.
Yeah, we were kind of giving Lige some guff from that with the training camp report.
Hold on, wait, what?
Yeah, they're going to Carolina after the bye.
They're perfect.
Run. Like, this is a team that they better bring their hard hat. They've been world beaters at home. It's better has. Like, they have the Jets this week, and then they have the Bills, and they've been world beaters at home. The Bills' woes and stopping the run. Like, this is a team that they better bring their hard hat.
Bills are going to
beat the Falcons too, 30-0, like you said.
That seemed like a sea change kind of win.
Cowboys and Dolphins the last 2 weeks.
They beat the Falcons too, 30-0, like you said.
Seemed like a big win for Carolina last week. All right, so that's the number 21 ranked team. We're going to go to the bottom. To the basement we go. The bottom of Pete Prisco's power rankings. Ooh. There's down bad, and then
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and talk about these bum ass niggas respectfully. Y'all niggas just fight for the draft pick. On order 50,000 men, I'm out this bitch.